In a time when the world was still young, humanity had turned its heart far from God. Violence and corruption filled the earth. The thoughts of men and women were consumed by evil. Grieved by what he saw, the Lord resolved to bring judgment through a great flood that would wash the world clean. Yet in the midst of this darkness, one man stood out, Noah, a righteous man who walked faithfully with God. God spoke to Noah, revealing his plan to destroy all life under the heavens by floodwaters. But he also revealed his mercy. Noah and his family would be spared. To preserve life after the flood, God commanded Noah to build a great vessel, an ark, crafted of gopher wood, sealed inside and out with pitch. Its dimensions were exact: 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, with 3 decks, a roof, and a single door set into its side. God instructed Noah to bring into the ark 2 of every living creature, male and female, to keep them alive, along with 7 pairs of every clean animal and bird, for food and for offerings after the flood. Noah was also to store provisions for himself, his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, so that they might endure the many days ahead. Noah obeyed completely. For years he and his family labored to construct the ark, a massive ship standing on dry land. The people around him mocked the project, unable to fathom the judgment Noah warned of. But Noah's faith did not waver. As the ark neared completion, animals began to arrive, drawn by God's hand, from the smallest insects to mighty beasts. They entered the ark in pairs, their footsteps echoing against the wooden decks. When everything was prepared, God told Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation." On the very day Noah and his family entered, the fountains of the great deep burst forth and the floodgates of heaven were opened. Rain poured for 40 days and 40 nights, drenching the earth. Waters rose, lifting the ark high above the ground, until even the tallest mountains were covered. All living things outside the ark, birds, livestock, wild animals, and humans, perished in the flood. For 150 days the waters reigned over the earth, but God remembered Noah. He caused a wind to blow and the waters began to recede. The ark came to rest upon the mountains of Ararat, yet it was many months before the earth was dry enough to leave. Noah opened a window and released a raven, which flew back and forth until the waters dried. Then he sent out a dove, but it found no place to rest and returned to him. After 7 days he sent the dove again, and it returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf, sign that new life had emerged. 7 days later the dove was sent once more and did not return. At last, after over a year aboard the ark, God commanded Noah to come out along with his family and all the animals. The earth was renewed, fresh and cleansed. Noah built an altar to the Lord and offered burnt sacrifices of clean animals and birds. The Lord, pleased with the offering, promised never again to curse the ground because of humanity, nor destroy all living creatures by flood. As a sign of this everlasting covenant, God set a rainbow in the sky. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures. Thus Noah's faith preserved not only his own family, but the future of all life. The ark became a symbol of God's justice and mercy, a reminder that even in judgment he makes a way for salvation.